Using the power of mana, a civilization had grown strong. In time, mana was used to create the ultimate weapon, the Mana Fortress. This angered the gods. They sent their beasts to destroy the fortress. A violent war rocked the world, and mana seemed to disappear. Before all was lost, a hero with a mana sword smashed the fortress. Though the civilization had been destroyed, the world was peaceful again. But time flows like a river. And history repeats. Many years later, three boys wander through a forbidden forest. One of them, Randi, calls out to the others to wait for him, but Elliot hushes him sharply. If the elder were to find him here, there would be trouble. Timothy, too, is uneasy. They aren't supposed to be here. He whispers, and they say a ghost haunts these woods. Elliot only scoffs. Does Timothy really believe such tales? People only tell them to frighten one another. Then his tone shifts. He overheard his grandmother speak of something shiny, an object hidden near the falls. Timothy is instantly thrilled. It must be some kind of treasure, and they simply have to find it. But the adventure takes a sudden turn. The ground gives way, and Randi plunges into the depths below. Dazed, he picks himself up. There is no way back up, and he has no idea how he will ever get out of here. Before him, a crackling barrier of energy blocks the path. He must find something to cut through it, he realizes. Then he sees it, a sword embedded in the stone. Whoever may have left it here, Randi takes hold and pulls the blade free with all his strength. In that very instant, a brilliant light goes out. So suddenly that for a moment Randi cannot see. Sword in hand, Randi makes his way back. All manner of creatures cross his path, small beasts that bar his way, which he strikes down with his newfound blade. With every blow, his hand grows steadier, his weapon stronger. At last, Randi reaches the village again. The elder hurries to meet him. Is he not hurt? They have already told him what happened. Elliot is plainly relieved. He had thought Randi a goner. Timothy, however, holds to his complaint. He said all along it was foolish to bring someone like Randi along. Sternly, the elder turns to the two village boys. Were they not told not to go to that place? Then his gaze falls upon what Randi is holding, and he freezes. What Randi carries there, no, it cannot be. Elliot, though, is delighted. Is it the treasure Randi found? Timothy cheers him on as well, but the elder is horrified. What have they done? How could Randi have pulled out the mana sword? The mana sword. Timothy catches his breath. According to an old legend, if the blade is ever removed, the village is finished. For, the elder explains, the mana sword has long protected their village from disaster. And now that it has been drawn, Elliot realizes with dread. So that is why all the monsters are now attacking them. How? The elder laments. Could an outsider make them pull out the sword and bring doom upon them all? In their anger, the boys turn on Randi. They blame him for everything. Randi begs them to stop, but then the earth trembles. An earthquake shakes the village, and out of the chaos, a monster rises. Elliot cries out. Randi has a sword, doesn't he? He should use it. At that moment, a stranger's voice rings out. A man calls to Randi, asking if he can hear him. He should watch how the monster moves before he attacks. The battle is won. The stranger praises Randi and promises to pull him up. Then he studies the blade in Randi's hand. That, he says, appears to be the real mana sword. By rights, the man explains, it is meant to be drawn by a knight in times of great need. The trouble is, Randi is far too young. Something must have happened to the mana sword. He hands it back to Randi. It is his now. Yet the sword is losing its power and must be re-energized. And only the one who drew can do that. Randi asks what he should do. The man gives him a name and a place. He should seek out the wise Luca in the water palace. For over 1,000 years, she has watched over these lands. Randi should heed her counsel. Then Timothy comes running. The elder wishes to see Randi at his house, but the stranger must take his leave. Before he goes, he introduces himself. His name is Luca. He will wait for Randi inside the water palace. In the village,